this is Ginger from my sister Scrapper. Today I want to share a fun little project with you. This is a Halloween themed project for the Graphic 45 blog. So what I did is I used one of the Graphic 45 ATC black book boxes, and inside the box you get 3 small ATC tags. And I decided to use the Graphic 45 Master Detective papers. I used some journal cards and the papers from the 8x8 and some patterns and solids that match the collection. So on the front cover, what I did is I used one of the 3x4 journal cards, and I added a chipboard element here from the collection. And these little matte pearls are from Graphic 45, and I put 2 of the tiny ones in the little skull's eyeballs. I thought that was kind of cute. It says Sinister Secrets and Dastardly Deeds. I layered some of the design paper up here on the top, inked around all the edges with black soot distress ink. Here's the sides. I layered up some of the chipboard, some design papers here, and on the back, Dastardly Deeds. Again, another flat back gem from Graphic 45. And there's the other side, and then here is the front of the box. So I layered up some chipboard and some design paper here, and used one of the Graphic 45 antique drawer pulls, and I flipped it upside down, and then I fussy cut little postage stamp with the cute spider, and I did put some paper on the back. So it opens up like this, and again I decorated the inside lid with that cool little skeleton dude. It says it's elementary, and then a little postage stamp here and here. Some more design papers here to match, and then also some here on the back. And then on the inside, I made this cute little, and I've made this before, it's a little accordion tag pocket thingy. But it's tiny because it has to fit inside this little box. So I used one of the chipboard elements that matches this on the inside, some more of the matte gems from Graphic 45, the flat one, the black ones. And then you open it up, there's a little magnet closure, a little border strip here, and some design paper here, and then on the bottom and the top. So the magnet closure, you open it up like this, and then like this. And then we have, I decorated with some more little chipboard elements here, a giant black pearl here, and then on the front of this one I used cut apart from the 8x8 paper collection. Border strip here, another cute little spider chipboard piece, and a little punch circle. And then the tags that come inside the box are 3. So my original plan was, oh, this is great, I can use everything here, I'm going to use just the 3 tags. So I got to making the thing, and I thought, well, I need more than 3, I need 6. Well, 3 really would have done it because I didn't allow for the space of the grommets on these amazing tags. But anyway, they're accordion, so they're attached like this. So I did supplement the 3 black with 3 kraft. However, as you can see, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, because if I put the other 2, which I just put in the bottom, in there, it doesn't close. Yeah, so learn from me, people. This is a learning video too. So then what I decided to do on the last 2 is just made some cute little photo mats with the same paper that I had on the tags. I know, super cute, but it's really, really tiny. It's adorable, I think. So I'm going to show you how I made this cute little accordion thing here, like this. And I'm going to let you decide if you want to do the 3 regular tags, or do 6, and you can just do the 3 tags and then do 3 little photo mats like this. So we're going to go ahead and do the tutorial now. Super fun. You can adjust this and make it any size that you want. So here we go. So what you're going to need is obviously some cardstock to match your paper collection. You're going to need a corner rounder and a scoreboard, some scissors, a bone folder, and I'm going to use some score tape, and I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to use the 1/4 inch score tape for this, and the 3/8 inch for my tabs. But you can use wet glue if you want, but you really want to use a score tape, a thin double-sided adhesive, 1/4 inch for your little pockets when you attach them together, make them accordion. And I'll show you that in just a second. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the base of the element here. I went ahead and pre-cut everything, and I wrote the measurements down so I wouldn't forget. You need a piece of cardstock that matches your collection. I used black, but I am going to do kraft because kraft shows up so much better in a tutorial. And it measures 2 3/4 by 10 inches. You're going to place it in your scoreboard with the 10 inches across the top. Your first score line is going to be 3.5, 4, 7.5, and 8. Okay, so So that's the main body of our piece. And then what we want to do is set that aside. And then you're going to need however many little pockets you want to make. That's how many pages you're going to need of this size. Excuse me. So they're going to measure 3 inches by 5 3/4. And again, I've got 6 here, so I'll show you how I did all 6. But you can't do, if you're going to do 6, you can't use 6 graphic 45 tags because of the grommet. So you can do 3 graphic 45 tags or 4 like I did, and then supplement some, or just make all little tiny photo mats. So you're going to place it in here with 5 3/4 across the top, and the first score mark is going to be 2 5/8, and that's the little tick mark after 2 1/2, and then 5 1/4. Okay, so you're going to do that to all 6 pieces. Again, 2 5/8 and 5 1/4. Okay, once you get all 6 of those scored, you're done with your scoreboard. You can put that away. Now we're going to get our little bone folder and we're going to fold all of our score lines. So we're going to fold our base piece first. And you're just going to go ahead and fold on the score lines. Like so. So the way it's going to work is this is going to be the inside. So this is bottom piece. If you lay it like this, you got the shorter end here. This is going to fold up and this is going to be the bottom. And then this is going to be your little flap closure where you would either add a magnet or a Velcro or a little string tie, whatever kind of closure you want to do. Now on my sample, I wanted to round the corners of my closure flap. So because it mimicked the chipboard I want to use. So that's what I'm going to do on this little dude here. So I'm just going to stick that in there and around these little corners. Okay. So now I know that's the top, right? So it's going to fold just like this. So now we're going to go ahead and make our little 6 pockets. And these are super easy. They're just little pocket pages that I'm sure you've made before. You just fold on the score lines and then fold the little tab in. And then add your adhesive to the tab. Like so. Finish your tape. Tape off the tape. Take off the tape backing, and fold it over and stick it down. So then you have this little tube. So we're going to make 6 of those little tubes, just like that. Okay, so before you seal these up, when you fold them over, if you've got a little overage there, you can take your little scissors and you can just angle cut these little sides just to make them look a little nice and neat. Now in my sample, I used the patterns in solids from Graphic 45 because I really liked the fact that they were kind of went with the whole thing. You got a little decorative print there. So you can use pattern paper on these. Just make sure that it's a all over design so nothing's upside down. Okay, so our 6 little pockets are all ready. So now what you want to do is go ahead and add your design papers to the back section here, just this back section right here. If you want, if you'll notice in mine, I did add a full piece. You don't need to because you're only going to see like at what, ½ an inch or whatever, but I just went ahead and covered the whole back. So once you put the design paper on this back panel section here, again, it's going to close like this, so on the inside back panel, then what you want to do is you want to take one of your little pockets here and get your tape, and on this one only, you're going to cover the whole back with your adhesive, because this one is going to get completely attached to the back of the little holder. Okay. So we've got the tape on the back, we're gonna flip it over, and again, our openings at the top and the bottom. So then you're gonna take your next one, and on the front of this one, you're gonna get your skinny tape here, 1/4 inch, because we wanna be able to pull them out like this. So we just wanna add adhesive to the center. So you're gonna take your skinny tape, and you're gonna just, I eyeball it, really. Come on, people. And just add that right down the middle, just like that, okay? So then you're gonna take the backing off. You're gonna take your next one, and you're gonna line it right up on top. Make sure, again, your opening's at the top and the bottom, and you're gonna line it right up with that one that you put your tape on. Make sure they're even, and stick it down. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing to this one. We've attached, this is our base piece that we added, all the tape to the back, so we're going to add tape to the front center of this piece. Take the backing off and add our next little pocket. Like so. I got that kind of crooked. There we go. Oopsie. Okay, and then you're just going to continue doing that until you get the other 3 attached. Okay, so we're adding our last one to the top. Like so. Now we don't want to put anything on the top here because this is the one that we can decorate with all of our cuteness right there. Okay, so now you've got this. Ta-da! I know, way cool, huh? Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to take the backing off of this and stick it down. But before we do that, we have tubes, so we're going to need to close up the bottom. And the way I did mine was I just put a little tiny dot of glue in the middle because I wanted to make sure it didn't, take up all my space. So I just did a little tiny bit right in the middle just to prevent the tags from falling out. So grab your glue. And again, I'm just going to go in here and add a little dot to the bottom of each one of my little pockets just to seal up the bottom. It doesn't take a lot. And then just varnish it down. Just wait for it to set a little bit. Okay. Something about the artboard glue, it does dry really quick. So now we're going to take the backing off of this. Again, you've already put your design paper here. And attach this little piece. So when you go to attach this, the bottom that you've sealed closed is going to go right on this. You've got a score line, a 1/2 inch space, a score line, and then your back panel, which is design paper, another score line, and then a 1/2 inch space and another one. So on this score line right here, which is the bottom of this panel right here, you're going to just center this left or right, and you should have just a little 1/8 of an inch border around there, but don't go over your score line, but put it right on that score line right there, right next to it. And then burnish it down, and then there's your little pockets. Super cute, huh? Okay, so then if you want to just make little photo tags, the ones that I did, because again, these are just adorable and they do fit. I made my pockets to fit these little tags, so as you can see, they're going to go right in there. And you got to make sure for your glue that you don't put too much because you don't want your tags to stick up so they won't fold. So if you use tags, just make sure you check your little tags in there. That way it's going to close down. Otherwise, you can use these cute little photo mats that I did. And I made them 2 3/8 by 2 7/8. Okay. So then what you do is once you get it all decorated on this panel, and then you can decorate this panel right here. Let me bring it over so you can see this panel right here as well. And you can round those corners to match those corners also, so it's a little consistent there. And then you can decorate this as well. And I put little strips of paper on my little spine here. But I didn't put my paper down here until I did my magnet because I wanted to do a magnet closure. So make sure that you don't put your paper on this panel or this panel until you put your magnet or whatever closure you want to do. Okay, so there you go. That's how I made that super cute little accordion tag pocket holder thingy with the cute, super cute Master Detective paper collection. So there you go, everybody. That's my little project for Halloween using Graphic 45 Master Detective. There you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye.